Alright, so winners finals, Fox Sheik, my favorite matchup. Just because
Fox Marth, you mean?
Fox, yes. Fox Marth, favorite matchup.
It's a great matchup.
Yeah, just because how much Fox can go in on Marth here, and how stylish Marth's punishes can be on Fox. It's fun both ways.
So this is a very interesting match. Both of these players have been on a tear this tournament.
Yeah, I'd say so. Well, I haven't seen much of Swiftbass or Base.
Base.
Swiftbass's run, but I've seen Files run.
Yeah,
And
Files.
He's kind of been demolishing.
Yeah, Files has been just destroying everyone in his path.
Although he was close, also almost beat him. It went to game 3.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
in the end, File clutched it out, and now he's in winners. Swiftbass, I have no idea.
One of these players is going to get knocked down to losers, but I have a very high suspicion that we'll see this exact set again in Grens.
I don't know. I think Asa has a fighting chance.
Yeah, I see that, but I don't know.
I'd give it like 80% chance we're going to see these guys again.
Yeah. And I'm not upset about that either. These two are insane players.
Yeah, they're fun to watch. Well, I thought it would be the type to hang back and dash dance more, but he's really going in.
Oh, File is, yeah, he's really going in every opportunity he gets, which really, I think, is very interesting compared to Swiftbass's play style, where he sort of waits and lets his opponent bait out an attack. So I think they complement each other very well.
You know, it's interesting, like, the way Swiftbass is moving around with the box. Like, I see Hacks play with the box. The movement looks so much different compared to a GameCube controller. Swiftbass is almost like the same thing. Could be due to the character.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see how differently people move on the box as compared to a GameCube controller.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, I used to mess around and I would do net play on the keyboard just to have fun, and I remember, you know, people would ask me if I was using a box because of the way I was playing and the way they had seen it, like with Hacks Money and stuff. It was very interesting.
It's a different type of playstyle, I think. Because they're like, there's upsides and downsides for the box. I feel like the box is less, say, instinctive than a controller.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But like the things you can do with it are so much cleaner that I feel like if you do master it, it is something crazy.
Yeah. And then there's people like Hacks Money who literally just can't use a GameCube controller anymore.
Right. Oh, excellent
That
good
was-
combo.
Yeah, that was a pretty great
A
combo
classic.
from there.
So a lot closer than I thought it would be honest.
Yeah. For sure.
Swiftbass actually looking to have like Vile sort of, well, not on the ropes. It's like last stock, but I didn't expect the last stock game 1.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting that game 1 they actually decided to go to Dreamland especially for this matchup.
Yeah.
I was sort of expecting Battlefield
No.
from Fox Marth, and an unfortunate air dodge from File.
Yeah, and Swiftbass takes game 1. Maybe you're right. Maybe he has been on the tear.
He's been doing pretty well. I was sitting next to him when I was playing earlier.
Okay. These guys haven't played each other yet until winners final, so I guess they have been seeded already. Maybe.
Yeah, it took
So he switched to Falcon.
switched to Falcon. He was playing Falcon last game, actually, last set, and right back to Dreamland as well.
Interesting.
Interesting choice.
Do you think he's just trying out like different characters, or does he think it's a better idea to go with this Falcon this game?
I don't know, but have you seen his Falcon?
I have not seen
His
it.
Falcon on the box is ridiculous. He has
Sorry.
Falcon in general on the box can do some crazy things.
I'm ready to see it. So right now you can just tell his movement's clean. His shield drops are nice.
Well, that's also, I mean, his shield drops being nice is not only a compliment of the box, but also the fact that UCF is in. Which I don't know if
I'm not
UCF
sure if it affects
really
the box.
affects the box, but I know it definitely affects the GameCube controller.
Yeah, no, for sure. UCF lost me a game in my set.
I don't really play with UCF. I'm not used to it. I was not expecting to hit any of the dashbacks that I went for.
No, but alright, interesting F smash there. Swiftbass looking to have like pretty good control of this match. Despite, you know, doing pretty good with his Marth, he switched to Falcon. Now he's doing even better.
Yeah,
Full surprises.
His Falcon is, like I said, a little bit crazy.
Do you know if he's a Falcon main?
I think he's still a Marth main, but he has a pretty good Falcon. Maybe he's a dual main at this point, but I know the last time I checked he was still just a Marth main.
You said edge cancel the background. He's doing some pretty crazy stuff right now.
Yeah, his Falcon, it's interesting the difference in his playstyle between his Falcon and his Marth. His Falcon, he loves to go in with his Falcon a lot more than he does with his...
File, the same guy who, like, won last week with barely any competition, now being, like, kind of bullied, almost. Look at that. You know, File's is a really good clean player with a lot of good follow-ups, but I think he has a ways to learn with the neutral.
Yeah, I think his neutral is probably where he needs the most work. I think the rest of his playing is really... His punish game is really strong.
Yeah.
His edge guarding is pretty strong.
His movement's pretty good, too.
His movement is good. I think if he put a little work into neutral, I think he could really be the one to, you know, take the crown from Swiftbass.
As far as I'm concerned, like, these guys aren't even, like, the best of the best of this tournament series. Most of the good guys aren't here.
That's a good point, yeah.
But as far as, like, the group we've had the last 2 weeks, I guess you could say Swiftbass is, like, kind of in charge right now.
Yeah, Swiftbass has sort of been doing some work. He's been putting in some work.
I'm definitely not counting out File. I think this is best of 5 now, right?
Yeah, this is best of 5.
Yeah. So we're going to see a good best of 5 set here. I think File's going to take at least one game.
I agree. I think I don't know.
Interesting Falcon punch.
Yeah. I think that was a missed input.
Maybe. Or he was just trying to be that stylish.
Yeah, he was.
My face doesn't look like the type of Interesting, didn't hold on the ledge. He wanted that extra F smash. Yeah, that was cleaning up. 2-0. Wow. Can't say I expected this.
Yeah. Well,
I thought it would be at least a close. Like I said, I didn't see his games at all.
Staying Falcon. Interesting.
Sting Falcon.
You know, where is File going to take this set? Stadium? He's definitely thinking about it very hard, which is good.
File's a big thinker.
Yeah.
Alright, Yoshi's. Tight stage. Falcon doesn't have too much room to run around.
Though I've seen some Falcons put in some work on Yoshi's.
Oh, that's for sure, but I think as far as this matchup goes, the Fox is already more comfortable here.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think this Yoshi's is a very comfortable stage for space animals.
Like I said, File isn't a neutral heavy Fox, so I think a small stage also benefits his playstyle.
Yeah, for sure. Having a lot of the game be a
Oh my
I'm
word!
having some trouble with words here.
Yo!
That was a pretty
File's
crazy kill.
Stepping it up.
File is.
This is what I was talking about. This is what I was like.
File is
wrong here.
Showing that he cannot be counted out yet, and that he still has plenty of fight left in him.
File getting these crazy 69%.
69. The longer he has, the more power he'll gain.
That's true. That's the rule. Excellent dash chances by File. File's stepping it up big time this game.
When you're fighting for your life, it's an interesting.
No wall jump. I would have wall jumped there for sure.
Wall jumped there, yeah. I would have wall jumped there, and I bet you that File was thinking about it, and I think File thought had an idea in his head that Swiftbass was going to punish the wall jump, and he didn't go for it.
Oh, what a shine! I would have not gone for that shine. Holy moly. Look at File. He's feeling himself. He's having a great time. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I just hit that shine. All right. File's 3 stocks on 1. Showing a completely different story from the last 2 games.
Yeah, on Yoshi's story. I think his playstyle, is very different from the last 2 games. It just on its own seems different.
Now it does look unstoppable. Swiftbass could probably figure something out, and that would shut File down, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get 3 stocks, though, at this rate. File is just cooking.
File is just cleaning up. All right.
Look at that. That's I think that was going to be a stock.
All right, so now the question is, are we going to see the Marth? Or is he going to keep Falcon?
And what stage are they going to go to?
Yeah, because, like, Falcon just seemed to get bodied on Yoshi's.
Yeah, that's...
so he's probably going to... Oh, Fox Ditto.
Fox Ditto.
On Dreamland, of all things.
Dreamland, wow. Oh, I think they meant to switch.
Oh, he needs to mess up the Switch?
No, I think he meant to go to Stadium.
Oh, okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Oh, he didn't have the right color, maybe?
No.
Oh, and they wanted to go Stadium. All right.
Yeah. I saw him move towards Stadium and then select Dreamland, and I was a little confused.
So Swiftbass, the Red Fox, File doing his classic vanilla Fox. And I don't know what I'm expecting here. I'm not sure what Swiftbass is thinking. I think, from what I've seen, File is crazy good at the Fox Ditto.
Yeah, and I haven't really seen Swiftbass's Fox, so I don't really know what to expect from this.
Knows what we're seeing here. But also, Fox Ditto, while it helps to have a nice punish game, if you have a good enough neutral game, it doesn't matter. I feel like the Fox Ditto is one of those matchups.
Yeah, for sure. And Swiftbass taking the first stock.
All right, and File cleaning it up right after.
How about that?
All right, interesting. Swiftbass using his invincibility, just space himself out, get a little distance from File. File, though very textbook, can really take advantage of momentum really hard.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, he's a player who takes advantage of small flaws. See, interesting movement there. All right, this is definitely not a situation File wants to be in.
Oh yeah, for sure. File, he's definitely looking a little concerned. He's got some work to put in if he doesn't want to just get 3-1 by Swiftbass right here.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying File could definitely do it if he picks up some momentum a little bit.
I think so. Considering what we just saw last game, I think File absolutely has the momentum in him to turn this set around and take the 3-2 victory.
Ooh, nice hit there. File, knowing him, he could probably clean this up. Yeah.
Going for that up smash.
So clean. So by the book. So File.
File's a very textbook Fox. He's very clean, though, and that's a good thing, especially when you're playing to the...
But he's not afraid to change it up against different characters. Like I said, I was surprised when I saw him going so aggressive against Marth.
Yeah, for sure. He has a lot of surprises in him for being a textbook Fox.
Yeah, no.
And he has some other...
And feeling shortened by Swiftbass.
He has some other pretty interesting alts that I've seen him...
Files?
Yeah.
I've never seen him see any. I haven't seen him do anything but Fox.
We were playing friendlies, and he was warming up. He was messing around with some other characters, just some low tiers. But you know, he knows the frame data. It seems, you know, for more than just Fox.
Yeah.
But his Fox is pretty just crispy to watch.
Yeah, no. I think File is a good player for taking advantage of Fox's invincibility. I'm excited to see what he does here.
Yeah.
Okay, just a laser and a wave dash in.
Interesting choice, but
I think File's playing a little bit more passively.
I think he's trying to play it safe. He doesn't want to lose
players,
this game.
Tiny bit of spaghetti. Oh, an up B out of nowhere. Swiftbass doesn't look too clean right now.
I think they're both a little nervous. Swiftbass knowing that this stock could bring him to grands, and File knowing that if he loses the stock, he could potentially be sent to losers.
And I would not want to play 2 sets against Swiftbass.
No, I would not want to play 2 sets against Swiftbass either.
With all of his characters? This is crazy. This is a Fox though. We don't even know if this is a secondary Swiftbass. Alright, File. Ooh. Going for the desperate up smash. Just needs a grab or something. He needs to find something.
Both players are.
But this is like one of File's worst situations, if you ask me. Yeah, and that's gonna do it.
Swiftbass
good winners
taking
finals. Solid 3-1, but all the games were close.
Great winners final. Solid 3-1 for sure. That was definitely a great set to watch. Great set to play, I'm sure.